सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः. Vichara Sagara, Chapter 5, page 195, third line. प्रलयकाले हिरण्यगर्भलोकस्य अवसानकाले समुदिताद्वैत आत्मज्ञानविदेहमोक्षं लभते ब्रह्मणा सह ते सर्वे सम्प्राप्ते प्रतिसञ्चरे परस्यान्ते कृतात्मानः प्रविशन्ति परं पदम् इत्यादि वचनात्. Nischaladasa talking about Sayujya Mukti for a Madhyama Adhikari. Madhyama Adhikari is one who is not able to get Jivan Mukti in spite of Shravanam. He is recommended Omkara Alambana Nirguna Brahma Upasana. After talking about that, even Saguna Upasana also, that will lead to Brahmaloka. After reaching Brahmaloka, person, the Upasaka, lives there until the Pralaya comes. Brahmaji also dissolve into Pralaya. At that time, this Upasaka will get Jivan Krama Mukti. That is called Krama Mukti and Videha Mukti. Now, this is also not easy for all people. There is a possibility of returning back after going to Brahmaloka also because of some desires. This person desires some pleasures, highest pleasure. He will get Satya Sankalpa, like same Hiranyagarbha. He gets that power of becoming many forms and enjoying through all those forms. All the way, the Kama is the cause for all samsara, even in higher loka. That desire is not leaving the person. That Sayujya Mukti also even get Samana Rupam to that Hiranyagarbha. So people vote for certain mystic powers. So here one sloka is given here. Moksha labhate from one Purva Purana, Purva Bhaga, the sloka has come. Brahmana saha te sarve shloka. I introduced in the last class. Now I'll explain about this shloka. By dropping sadhaka bhava, one can become a jivan muktaha. But people are not able to drop that sadhaka bhava, means I am a sadhaka, seeker. Looking at oneself inferior, jiva bhava. As long as that jiva bhava is there, however much you study, Shastra cannot do any help for a person. What this Purva Purana, Purva Bhaga, Shloka says, it comes in 12th chapter, 269th verse. Understand how big it is now. Brahmana sahate sarve. Te sarve means all those saguna nirguna upasakas who deserve to get krama mukti. Te sarve. Those who are deserved to get krama mukti, either saguna upasakas or nirguna upasakas. They are all samprapte pratisanchare. Pratisanchare means pralaya kale. Pralaya kale, when it comes samprapte. Pralaya kala prapti samaye ityartha. Brahmana saha. Brahmana saha means with Hiranyagarbha, Brahmaji, who has got 2000 Chatur Yugas, like that 100 years he lives. So, there it is said, Parasyante kritatmanaha pravishanti. Parasyanti, para means here Brahma or Hiranyagarbha. Parasya ante means Hiranyagarbhasya ante, pralaya kale. Also Hiranyagarbha also dissolve. Antakale means so that Brahmanaha, Antakale or Brahmanaha videha mukti kale. Brahmanaha videha mukti kale, what will happen? Parasya antakale kritatmanaha. Kritatmanaha means the one who has got or one who has converted Jivatma into Paramatma. The one who has converted Jivatma himself into Paramatma by understanding. By understanding. The one who has converted Jivatma into Paramatma by understanding is called Kritatmanaha. Kritatmanaha Parasyante Pravishanti. They will enter. Where they will enter? Parampadam. Parampadam means Jivan Mukti and Videha Mukti finally. So Videha Mukti Kalena. Ityadi Vachanam. Such statements, Purva Purana statements, so this is the Upasana Phalam. Next topic we will enter 312. Now from 312 Ahangraha Upasana is going to be discussed. Ahangraha Upasana alone is superior than any other Upasana. That means local finite gods as separate from me when do Upasana, that is the lowest benefit he gets. But what do you mean by Ahangraha Upasana? That is given. how that upasana gives highest benefit, that is also given in 312. I will read that portion. अहङ्ग्रहध्यानादेव ब्रह्मलोकप्राप्तिरिति नियमः यथा ओङ्काररूपब्रह्मोपासकस्य ब्रह्मलोकप्राप्तिद्वारा मोक्षलाभः फलम् तथा उपनिषत्सु उक्तान् उपनिषत्सु इतरेषाम् अपि ब्रह्मोपासनाम् इदमेव फलम् किन्तु अहङ्ग्रहोपासनं विना इतरोपासनेन न ब्रह्मलोक अवाप्यते इति सूत्रकारैः भाष्यकारैश्च ब्रह्मसूत्रेषु भाष्यादिषु च चतुर्थाध्याये वर्णितम्. Now there is a discussion in Brahma Sutra also regarding this Kramamukti possible or not. Fourth chapter Brahma Sutra, that is Phaladhyaya. We saw when we were doing Brahma Sutra, it took 8 years to complete. So last Adhyaya, that Brahma Sutra, first Adhyaya of Brahma Sutra is called Samanvayadhyaya. Second chapter is called Avirodhadhyaya. Third chapter is known as Sadhanadhyaya. And fourth chapter alone is known as Phaladhyaya. In that fourth chapter, Phaladhyaya, what Vyasacharya said, Vyasacharya only wrote sutras. He said very elaborately, talks about Kramamukti very, very elaborately. Sadhyo Mukti and Jivan Mukti contrast here. Sadhyo Mukti means here, now itself, in this life itself, you get Mukti. It is called Sadhyo Mukti or Jivan Mukti. Here, how Madhyamadhikari gets Kramamukti, that is the topic here, discussion. What Vyasacharya says, Ahangraha upasana deva, Ahangraha dhyana deva. Dhyanam or upasana both are synonyms. Dhyanad eva Brahmaloka praptihi. Brahmaloka, Hiranyagarbhaloka or Brahmaloka. Praptihi iti niyamaha. This is the condition. There is a niyama. Brahmaloka prapti is not possible by Veshti Devata Upasana Dwara. Veshti Devata means Indra, Varuna or Surya, local and infinite Devatas, Veshti Devata Upasanena, you don't get Brahmaloka prapti. Then what you have to do? Samashti Devata Upasana one has to do. Any upasana of any deity cannot give Kramamukti. Any upasana of any deity, and an upasakandani upasana gives Brahmalokana, it is not so. So any devatas, they are all finite devatas, they cannot give. This is the point number 1. Second point is Virad Samashti, Virad Hiranyagarbha, Samashti Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara Samashti, Virad Samashti, that Nirguna Samashti, this Samashti Upasanena Kramamuktihi Bhavati. So first you have to go to Brahmaloka to get Kramamukti. Afterwards only Kramamukti topic comes when you go to Brahmaloka. To go to Brahmaloka itself, Either you have to do Virat Samashti Upasana or Hiranyagarbha Samashti Upasana or Ishvara Samashti Upasana or Nirgunas Upasana. Nirguna Samashti or Nirguna Brahma Samashti Upasana. This is the second point. So Veshti means finite finite devatas cannot help you to go to Brahmaloka. Infinite devata means samashti devata alone will help to go to Brahmaloka. Then third point is the samashti must be invoked on oneself. This is the highest. That samashti macro level devata also must be invoked on whom? On myself. Aham iti eva vibhavaye bhavanina. Like that here also aham virad iti upasana. Aham hiranyagarbha iti upasana. Aham ishvaraha iti upasana. Aham nirgunam brahma iti upasana. So this type of upasana is called ahangraha upasana. Aham eva alambanattvena grihyate yasmin upasane. That is ahangraha upasana. Ahameva alambanattvena grihyate yasmin upasane ahangraha upasana. That means it should be Advaita Upasana or Abheda Upasana is called Ahangraha Upasana. Now, he says, Omkara Rupa Brahmopasakasya Yatha. Just as above said, Omkara Rupa Brahma Upasana means Omkara Alambana Rupa Brahma Upasakasya, of that Upasaka, the meditator of Brahman, in the form of Omkara, Brahmaloka Prapti Dvara Mokshalabha Phalam. So that Upasaka has to go to Brahmaloka, then through that Moksha Phalam will come. Tadha Upanishatsu Ukta Uktanam itareshaam api. Tadha Upanishatsu Uktanam itareshaam api. These are all said in Upanishads and other texts also. Brahma upasananam idameva phalam. For Brahma Upasakas, this is the phalam, it is said. But this is generally Upanishads are also telling Upasaka can go to Brahmaloka. But Kintu Ahangraha Upasanam Vina. Here Omkara Rupa Upasana, everybody go to Brahmaloka, we said. In Upanishads also. Many times we saw that. But Ahangraha Upasana alone, vina, without Upasanena, Ahangraha Upasana vina, Ahangraha Upasanam vina, Itara Upasanena. Without Ahangraha Upasana, by doing another Upasanas, na Brahmalokam avapyate iti. Brahmaloka is not possible. Iti, who said Sutrakaraihi, means Vyasacharya. Brahma Sutreshu, you have to connect Sutrakara and Brahma Sutreshu. Then Bhashyakaraischa, connected to Bhashyadishu. Bhashyakara means Adi Shankaracharya, who wrote commentaries on Brahma Sutras, Upanishads. Shankaracharya also in his Vyakhyanams, and Vyasacharya in Brahma Sutra also, 4th chapter, Varnitam, it is described. What they described? Ahangraha Upasana alone gives Brahmaloka Prapti. So previously what we were thinking, any Upasaka can go to Brahmaloka. Any meditator, Upasaka of any deity can go to Brahmaloka. Now you see, first time we are seeing, all upasakas cannot go to Brahmaloka. Then who will go into Ahangra upasakas alone can go to Brahmaloka. Disappointment for upasakas now. Hmm. Now at least we can go to Brahmaloka, we were thinking. That possibility has also gone now. Brahmalokam avapyata iti sutrakaraihi uktam. So that is also not possible. So what to do now? Adipadat Brahma, Bhashya Adipadat Prakarana Grandhas also we can take. Next paragraph, continuation. Narmada Bananam Shivarupena Salagrama Shilanam Vishnurupena Cha Dhyanam tu pratika dhyanameva na ahangraha dhyanam evameva mano brahmetyupasita adityo brahmetyadeshah ityadi shrutyuktah upasanamapi प्रतीकध्यानमेव न अहङ्ग्रहध्यानं तेषां तत्सत्स्वरूप तत्तत्प्रकरणे पृथक् फलाश्रवणात्तैः न ब्रह्मलोक अवाप्यते सगुणस्य अथवा निर्गुणश्च ब्रह्मणः स्वात्मा भेदेन चिंतनम अहंग्रह ध्यानमित्युच्यते तेनैव ध्यानेन ब्रह्मलोक अवाप्येत. Narmada Varnanam. What are all itara upasanas other than Ahangraha upasana are given here? What is the Ahangraha upasana? Definition also given. And what are all the upasanas which are not Ahangraha upasana? They are also discussed in this paragraph. Now he says, Narmada Banana means Banalingam. Banalingam taken from Narmada river. Banalingam taken from Narmada river is called Narmada Bananam. How you look at that lingam? It is Shivalingena, Shivarupena, Samashti Shivarupena. Samashti but meditated outside. Shiva is Samashti only, total only. Vishnu also Samashti only, total only. But meditated upon Shiva outside. Banalingam is outside. Salagrama is outside. Shivarupena, Salagrama Shilanam. That stone, Vishnu Rupena. Cha dhyanam tu. That dhyanam tu means Vailakshanya Dotanartham. Unlike Ahangraha upasana, this upasana is external. Purana based upasanas, even though they are samashti, Vishnu, Shiva, they are samashti, pratika dhyanameva. Pratika means a symbol, external objects, they are all symbol only, lingam and saligramam. Na ahangraha dhyanam. It cannot be called as ahangraha dhyanam. Evameva. Similarly, Shruti based upasanas are also there. Salagrama, Vishnu Rupena, Banalingam, Shiva Rupena is Agama based, Purana based upasanas. Whereas this Shruti based upasanas are evameva. Shruti based also within inverted commas he gives from Chandogya. Mano Brahmet Upasita. One has to meditate upon mind as Brahman. Even though mind is very close, but it is also an object of meditation. Mind Brahma iti upasita. Manaha Brahma iti upasita. This is also pratika upasana, symbol upasana only. Manas is the symbol. Chandogya, third chapter, 18th section, first mantra. Chandogya, first 5 chapters are upasana chapters. 6th, 7th, 8th are only Jnana Bhaga. Another mantra from Chandogya is Adityo Brahma iti Adeshaha. Adeshaha, order, commandment given by the Upanishad. Meditate upon Aditya as Brahman. So that also comes under outside external object only. Symbol, pratika upasanam only. Surya, Aditya means Surya. This is also next section, same. Chandogya, 3rd chapter, 19th section, first mantra. Ityadi Shruti Ukta Upasanamapi Ityadi, etc. Like that, many other places also it is said in the Upanishads. Actually, in Taitriyam, Adhidaivam, Adhyatmam, all are Ahangraha Upasana only. They are all given. Eshontara Hridaya, Pankta Brahma Upasana is Ahangraha Upasana. So, Hridaya Akashaha, Ahangraha Upasana. But here, Pratika Upasanam only. What takes to Brahmaloka? Na apratika upasanam nayati Brahmaloka. Apratika means non-symbolic. Non-symbolic. Shivalinga, Salagrama, Surya are symbols like, including your mind also. They are all only symbols. Samashti Devata Upasana is there. Vidyut, even Taitriyam, they are all given. Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara, Virat. So, Swatmadhyanam is recommended. Ahamgraha means Swatmadhyanam, Abhedadhyanam. All these are external, na Ahangraha Upadhyanam. They does not come under Ahangraha Dhyanam. So what? Tesham tat prakarane prathak phalashravanat. So it will not lead to Brahmaloka when where is the question of Kramamukti? Tesham tat prakarane prathak. In that prakaranam chapters, topics are given differently. Phalashravanam also. So as you meditate upon, so you become like that. Upasanamapi pratika dhyanameva. All of them are pratika dhyanam. Brahmaloka na avapyate. Taihi, by them, by those upasakas, Brahmaloka is not possible. Where is the question of Kramamukti? Avapyate. Sagunasya athava nirgunasya. Sagunasya. Samashti saguna upasana or samashti brahmanaha. Swatma abhedena. So, as non-different from oneself. So, they are all pratika upasana. They cannot go to Brahmaloka. Then how a upasaka can go to Brahmaloka? By what method? Ahangraha upasana. What do you mean by ahangraha upasana? Sagunasya athava nirgunasya. Either saguna with attributes, you do upasana, or without attributes of Brahman. Sagunam Brahma va or nirgunam Brahma va. Swatma abhedena, non-different from oneself. Swatma abheda means non-different from. 310 topic already uktaha, purvoktaha, already said. Margaha. What is that marga? Uttarayana margaha. Otherwise it is known as Devayana margaha or Archiradi margaha. These are all synonyms. Shukla margaha also called in Bhagavad Gita. All these are same names, same marga but different with different names. Uchyate. Tena Deva Margena, by this Deva Marga or Uttarayana Marga, Brahmalokam Gataha, the Upasaka who went to Brahmaloka, Punaha Samsaram, again he will not come back, na Pratipadyate. He will not come back to again Punarjanma Samsara, Janana Marana Samsara Chakra. He don't return. Generally he don't return. Kintu, but there is an exception. Tatraiva jnanotpatya, he will not return. Why he will not return? It's not exception. Tatraiva, in Brahmaloka itself, jnanotpatya, getting jnanam. How he gets jnanam? After getting jnanam, saha videha muktim apnoti. He attains videha mukti. Krama mukti, then videha mukti. How he got that jnanam? Tatra, in that Brahmaloka, jnana sadhani bhuta guru upadesha, the apeksha nasti. There is no necessity of guru upadesha in Brahmaloka. Why it is not required? Because Brahmaloke Guru Upadesha the sadhanam vina, in Brahmaloka without the Guru Upadesha also vina eva jnanotpattihi bhavati. Jnanam utpatti bhavati. Jnanam will come. Jnanam will arise in the upasaka's mind. Saguna mukti or gauna mukti. That Jnanotpattir bhavati tatra cha karanam. What is the reason? Without Guru, how he can get knowledge, moksha? Rajastamo guna yoho. There is no rajo guna and tamo guna leshataha api. Even a wee bit of rajo guna is not there in Brahmaloka. Even tamoguna is not there in anyone. If you, the moment you go there won't be any rajoguna, tamoguna. Then what guna will be there? Only sattva guna. Leshataha abhavaha. Then there is only what is there is only sattva guna. He is going to say that. I will read that portion. Tasya lokasya kevala. Tasya lokasya means Brahma lokasya. Kevala sattva-guna pradhanata cha. Of that Brahma loka, there is only sattva-guna predominantly. Tamo-guna abhavat jadat जडत्वालस्यादिकं नास्ति रजोगुण अभावात् तत्कार्यभूत कामक्रोधाधिरूप विक्षेपोऽपि नास्ति एवं तमो रजो तमः रजसः रजसोः अभावात् आवरण विक्षेपयोः अभावे केवल सत्वगुण प्रधाने ब्रह्मलोके सत्वगुण कार्य ज्ञान रूप प्रकाशः तत्र लोके मुख्यः एतेन प्रतिपद्यमानाः इमं मानव imam manavama avartam nivartan na avartante na che punaravartate tesham na punaravrittihi ज्ञानमुत्पद्यते पुंसां क्षयात् पापस्य कर्मणः सत्त्वात् संजायते ज्ञानम् इत्यादि श्रुतिस्मृतिभ्यः. Because there is sattva guna only. Tamo guna abhavat. There is no tamo guna in that loka. Then, because samoguna is not there, there is no jadatva alasyadikam. Jadatva means inertia, laziness, alasyam. Sleepy or sleeping, they won't be like that. Avarana means that which obstructs our viveka shakti. Avarana vikshepa. Avarana is done by tamogunam. Vikshepa is caused by rajogunam. So avarana, that which obstructs our viveka shakti. In Bhuloka, people have avarana because of tamoguna predominantly. Viveka shakti is covered. Vikshepa does what? It is the distraction of viveka jnana. It distracts the human mind. So kevala and pradhana are contradictory, but that used kevala sattvaguna pradhani brahmaloke. So jadatva nasti, rajogunam abhava. Since rajoguna is not there in brahmaloka, the what you can call the outcome of that rajoguna, karya bhuta kama krodhadi. Karya means the product of rajoguna is what? Kama, desire, krodha, anger, adipatat, lobha, moha, you can supply. Vikshepaha api nasti. Therefore, in Brahmaloka, Vikshepa is not there because there is no Rajoguna. Brahmaloka, there is no Alasyam, sleepy is not there. In Vedanta class, many times students get sleep. Correct? How many times the student will sleep in a class and count many times. That to morning class 11 to 12 and after doing breakfast and come and sit, you will get sleep. That is the nice time. Like in Purana, Upanyasa Mandal, they go and lean upon the wall and they sit and listening and they go on sleeping. When Rama went to forest and came to Ayodhya also, that time only the person will wake up. By that time Ramayana will be over. So like that people have that either class look or the distraction of mind goes here and there. Problem is there. And normally in our classes you see how much focusing mind is there. And same time sleeping also. This type of mind set, they cannot receive jnana. But in Brahmaloka, the problem is not there. Vikshepaha api nasti. Evam, in this manner, tamo rajasoho abhavat, since the tamo guna, rajoguna are not there. So very closely, this Nichaladasa, that means the Sanskrit author, Satchidananda Brahmendra Saraswati, he is very clearly slow, and because Nichaladasa wrote very clearly, elaborately, it is like a guide. I consider this Vichara Sagara is a fantastic text. Vasudeva Brahmendra Saraswati. A very big book, we forget his name. Nichaladasa, we say always Vasudeva Brahmendra Saraswati. How beautifully simple Sanskrit and elaborately he himself. So it is just like a flow, it is going the text without any difficulty. Even difficult words also he himself define and explain elaborate. So this is, I consider it's a complete text. Whole Vedanta, all techniques, all topics are covered in Vichara Sagara. But to understand Vichara Sagara, you require Gita Upanishadic study. Anyhow, now abhavat karana vikshepayoho abhave. Sorry, avarana vikshepayoho abhave. Since avarana vikshepa are not there, he is telling why Guru is not required in Brahmalokana. Because they are always having sattva guna, kevala sattva guna pradhane Brahmaloke. Since only sattva guna is there, pradhanama, Brahmaloka, therefore sattva-guna karyam jnana rupa prakasha. Prakasha tatra loke means Brahmaloke. Brahmaloke, that alone is there. Viveka Shakti is there. Avarana is not there for them. Karya jnanam. Sattva-guna karyam is what? Viveka Shakti. And what is the pramanam in Chandogya Upanishad, 4th chapter, 15th section, 5th mantra. Saptami vaivasvata manvantare etena pratipadyamanaha imam manava mavartam means manvantaram ityartha. Manvantaram 71 Chaturayugas, oka manvantaram. So very, very difficult. Imam manavam avartam na avartante. So other than na avartante means they will not come back in Brahmaloka because of sattva guna. Nacha Punaravartate, again another mantra, Prajapati Vidya, Chandogya Upanishad, 8th chapter, 15th section, first mantra also says, Nacha Punaravartante, he will not come back. Again, Brihadaranyaka also says, Tesham na Punaravrittihi. Tesham means for those upasakas. Punaravrittihi is not there. Kramamukti is there. Punaravritti not there means Kramamukti is there. Brihadaranyaka, 6th chapter, 2nd Brahmanam, 15th mantra. What is that mantra? Jnanam utpadyate pumsam kshayat papasya karmanah. Sorry, tesham na punaravritti Brihadaranyaka. Quotations close. Okay, that means other than Panchagni Upasana, all will come back. Panchagni Upasana, who does, they will not come back. Another quotation from Mahabharata. This is Jnanam Utpadyate Pumsam Kshayat Papasya Karmanah. Papasya Karmanah Kshayat Pumsam Jnanam Utpadyate. By the elimination of Papa, for a person, Jnanam comes. That is given. He gets elimination of Papa means Sadhana Chatushtaya Prapti Anantaram. Mahabharata Shanti Parva, chapter 204, verse number 8. How big, Moksha Dharma Parva it comes, I think. Moksha Dharma Parva, correct. Shanti Parva, in Shanti Parva, Moksha Dharma chapter comes. I thought of taking Moksha Dharma. It goes hundreds and hundreds of slokas, and so many Gitas are also comes in that only. In my Bhishma Sandesham, I took some of the portions from Moksha Dharma Parva only. Jnanam Utpadyate Pumsam. In Telugu, I took Bhishma Sandesham. So Jnanam Utpadyate, because of that Malang goes, Papam goes away, he gets jnanam. In Mahabharata it is said, because 1 lakh verses are there. See, chapter itself is 204. The next one, Bhagavad Gita also it is said, Sattva Sanjayate Jnanam. Bhagavad Gita, 14th chapter, 17th verse. So, Jnanam. So, Brahma Loka for Madhyamadhikari. All these are meant for whom? Brahma Lokya Prapti for Madhyamadhikari. Ityadi Shruti Smrutibhyaha. Shruti means Upanishads and Smriti means Mahabharatam, Bhagavad Gita, etc. Then next topic, 314. Hiranyagarbhalokavasinaha asanga nirvikara brahmarupataya atmano bhane karanam. Hiranyagarbha lokavasinaha, those who are residing in Hiranyagarbha loka or Brahma loka, Nirguna Brahma upasakasya madhyamadhikari anartham. Asanga nirvikara brahmarupataya. Asanga means who is not having that nirvikaram brahma. I am nirvikaram brahma, I am asangaha, atmanaha bhani karanam. They recognize I am the self who is asangaha, untouched by anything, not touched by anything, I am untouched. And nirvikara brahmarupataya, changeless. Atmanaha bhani, that jnanam, what is the karanam? The karanam now he is going to bring Puram Omkarasya iti. We saw already that Omkara Upasana, that is going to be elaborated again. Purvam Omkarasya Brahmarupataya Upasana Kale Omkara Matranam Arthaha Vakshyamanaritya Chintitaha Sthulopadhi Visishta Viradatmaka Vishvachaitanyam Akara Rupa Pradhama Matrayaha Vachyarthaha. Now he is going to come that indirectly we are doing that Mahavakya Vichara here. Mahavakya Vichara through Bhagatyaga Lakshana. In this portion, very, very important. These words also, as the familiar, we know, like that we think. But the more you do Bhagatyaga Lakshana elaborately, through Bhagatyaga Lakshana only Mahavakya Vichara is very clear. How you have to do? Purva Omkarasya. First, Omkara Brahmarupataya Upasana Kale. At the time of Upasana, Brahmarupataya as Brahman. Omkara Matranam Arthe. Omkara Matra means the letters in the Omkara. Arthaha, the meaning. Vakshamana Ritya Chintitaha. Vakshamana Ritya, as said in the Upanishad. Mandukya Upanishad, any other Upanishads also. Chintitaha, thinking. What is that way of thinking? Sthula Upadhi Visishta Virada Atma Atmakaha. This Sthula Upadhi, gross body and the gross universe. Visishta means associated with. Viradatmaka Vishwa Chaitanyam. Chaitanyam Akara Rupam. Pradhama Matra, you know this. Pradhama Matra means Akara. Vachyartha, that is the primary meaning. Vishwa Chaitanyam, that individual level. Sthula Sharira Abhimani Vishwaha iti uchyate. Sthula Upadhi Vishishta Viradatmaka. So I, the Vishwa, am identical with Virat. Viradatmakam. Prathama Matra. So Vishwa is equated to Virat. Virat is equated to Akara. Which Akara? Which Akara is in the Omkara. A, U, is there. Prathama Matra. Ashtu Matra. Individual level Vishwaha. Total level Virat. And Akara. Omkarathila irukra Akara. In the mood one has to become merged. All both three are identical. Vachartha. More details we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.